What's up, guys?
Welcome back to Fish Over Chicks Woodworking.
We got a new camera. Nice. Today we're making a low-cost, high-profit project just from a couple 2x4s. So let's jump into it.
We got a new GoPro. It's the hands cam, so that'll be showing what my hands will be doing here. Nice little close-up. You know, we're trying to up the quality of the videos a little bit. So let's get into it.
So for this video, what you're going to need is a 2x4 times 2. You're gonna need two 2x4s. So we're making this little bookshelf here. John, you can insert a picture. Thank you, John. So the first thing you're gonna do is take your first 2x4 and we're gonna cut it in half. So we're gonna have one piece that is 48 inches long, and then you're gonna take that other piece and cut it down to 40. So you're gonna have 48 inches, 40 inches, and then an 8-inch piece left over, and we'll make use of that 8-inch piece. All right, guys, so we've gone ahead and we've cut our two pieces. One here at 48 inches, one here at 40 inches. Then we got this 8-inch piece left over. So it's perfect that this was 8 inches because we're actually gonna need to cut a few more of these off our next 2x4. And these are gonna act as the shelves up here and on the other side of this one as well. So we'll get those cut. We'll show you exactly what we mean by that. So now we're gonna go ahead, grab that other 2x4 and start cutting those. All right, guys, so we've got 5 of these pieces cut, just 8 inches off that 2x4. Do one at the top of the shorter piece, one in the middle of the shorter piece, and then for the longer piece, I'm not gonna put it up there because you can't see, but we're gonna stagger them just like this, and then this one will be at the top there. And then this bottom piece here will be a longer piece, about 12 inches, that will connect both of these. So these are gonna actually come in a little bit, probably around there. And that's what it's gonna look like once it's all built. Again, we're gonna have those back pieces on there that I haven't shown you yet. So we still need to cut those, but this is a general outline of what it's gonna look like. All right, so the next piece we're cutting is this bottom piece. That's gonna be 12.5 inches. So we're gonna go ahead, get that measured, cut off the 2x4. So when we got that piece cut, this will be our bottom piece there, and that's what's gonna keep these the right distance away. And because this is 12.5 inches, now when we've got that back piece that I've been talking about, which is gonna be longer, when we put it here, it'll be lined up both on the edges of these sides, so there won't be any overlapping, which will look nice. All right, so now I've just decided to shift it all so I can kind of visualize what it's gonna look like. Now the last cuts we need to make is we got to make a piece that's connecting from down here to up to this piece, and then another one from here to here. So what we want to do before that is make sure that these 3 pieces are exactly where we want them. So obviously this one we're going to want in the middle of this bar. These 2 we're going to want on the third section of this piece here. So what we did is we measured this one because we want this to be in the middle of this 40-inch piece. So this one's just marked here at 20, but these 2 pieces we're not going to put in any specific place. We just want to eye it so it's about in the middle if that's where you want it. We are gonna mark so we know where those will be once we are connecting them. And the reason we're marking that is because now we can measure from the bottom to this piece here, so we know how long we actually want that back piece to be, as well as from this piece to this top piece here. So we're gonna go ahead and measure that, cut those, and then put those pieces aside. So now we're gonna cut one piece at 20.5 inches and then one piece at 19 inches. Now what we're gonna do is take all of these pieces that we've cut and we're gonna square them up on the table saw, just because I don't like this round over here. All right, guys, so as you can see, we've got all these pieces squared off, and then I went ahead and did just a quick dry run, see what it's gonna look like. Now that we've got all these pieces laid out, this is gonna be the back, so this will be against the wall when it's all said and done. But now what we need to do is connect all these 5 pieces, and of course the bottom, so I guess 6 pieces, to these boards, these longer boards. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pocket hole drill them. So we're gonna put 2 pocket hole drills in each of these, and this longer piece here, we're gonna do 2 on each end, and then go ahead and connect all those. So let's get some pocket holes drilled. So really, like I said, the only measurement we care about is that this piece is at 20 on this longer piece here, just so that one is perfectly center. So we're just gonna mark that one right there, place it there. Pocket holes should be facing down. This is where the ground's gonna be, so we can't see it from above. So pocket holes there, and then of course this one's at the end, this one's at the end, and then we just place these by eye where we want them. Go ahead and just kind of guesstimate, and now I'm going to mark a line on both of these so those will connect there and right there. Now let's go ahead, get those pocket holes. We've got 2.5-inch pocket hole screws, and we're just gonna go ahead and assemble. So first thing we're gonna do is push all this aside, and we're gonna assemble these two pieces first. So we're gonna bring this down, making sure that we're lining up those lines that we just made while we do that, and also gonna put a little bit of glue, just put a dab of glue there. Glue, screw, can't go wrong with that. All right, so now that we've got that one side done, I'm gonna go ahead and move to the smaller side. We're gonna go ahead and put these two pieces in first, and then we will attach that bottom piece. So we'll put this aside for now. Ta-da! So guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. All right guys, so now, once we get those connected, that is what that part will look like. The bee's back. Yo, that's a big ass bee. Damn it, John. I think you got it.
Not for
He
sure.
fell. Yeah, he fell. So let's lay this down and let's get these parts connected. Alright guys, now, oh wow, that's much more sturdy than I thought it was going to be. Well, so there it is. You could stop there, but we're not going to, because we're better than that. So let's go ahead and get those back pieces connected. All right, so I guess we don't have any long enough screws, so we're just gonna go ahead and use the nail gun and some glue. Now, when we're putting these pieces on, you're gonna pick a side to line these pieces up on. So obviously, you should do the longer side. So you want this piece to be lined up against these shelves on the back side here, because that is the side that you're gonna want this piece to border. So then when you come over to this side, it'll be a straight line because it's also bordering those pieces. All right, guys, there we go. The final product. What do you think? I can't see it from here.
Looks pretty good.
Thank you, John. All right, now we're gonna go ahead, sand it, stain it, finish it, and we will be back to show you the finished product. Alright guys, here it is, the finished project. It is stained, it is sanded, well sanded then stained. Really like the way it turned out. We're gonna go ahead and get this over to John's apartment. He's gonna be taking this one. So then you'll see what it looks like with all the books and whatever else he's got on it, acting as a bookshelf where it's gonna be living. But yeah guys, that is the project. Thank you so much for watching. If you like it, please like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below any other videos you'd like us to make. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. We will see you in the next one.